James 3:10 through 12. Out of the same mouth comes forth blessing and cursing, my brothers. These things ought not to be so. What he's saying isn't. He's saying we shouldn't be fork-tongued. As Christians, cursing should not come out of our mouth, but blessings and upliftings. This isn't saying everything we should say should tickle people's ears, because sometimes people need to be brought down by the Word of God. That's why there's scriptures saying that are to humble people and correct and reprove. And sometimes that needs to be done. But it's not our place to talk bad about people. It's not our place to gossip. It's not our place to put a curse on people or execute judgment on people and say you deserve to go to hell. And that's what he's saying. He's saying that everything we say should be out of love. And this is a very difficult thing to do, but it should be exactly the thing we strive for. Verse 11. And he explains, does a spring send out from the same opening fresh and bitter water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, yield olives, or vine figs? Thus no spring yields both salt water and fresh water. So he's saying, how can we be Christ when our fruit don't show it? Jesus talks about good fruit, bad fruit. He says a good tree can't bear bad fruit, and a bad tree can't bear good fruit. James is taking that and saying this. He's saying if we're in the fresh water, the living water, how is it that we bring forth bitter water? We ain't tapped into the source as the way we need to be. That's what he's saying. We ain't tapped into that living water like we should be if we're bringing forth bitter water. And he also is saying we can't be bearing figs for an olive tree. We can't be bearing olives if we're a fig tree. So what he's saying is we can't be bearing things of this world if we're of Christ. And if we're of this world, then we ain't going to be bearing things of Christ. When Jesus said, you'll know them by their fruit, we should strive that our fruit is Him and bared through Him.